Part 4 of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, it's been a couple days since I played, so I'm trying to remember exactly what I wanted to do here. Okay, so I want to get to Lineru Tower. And then, once I get to the tower, then I'm going to go to this area and get some zap shrooms. Get a Korok seed down here. Doing the side hops are a little bit harder to do against those alphas. Something that's not easy to master. It takes like a lot of practice. You gotta kind of know their timing. Because in order to do like the backflip or the side hop, shield parry, you pretty much have to do it at a very specific time. You have to, right when they're attacking. The shield parry took like 4 or 5 playthroughs before I got that down. Of course, it's not like I was practicing that often. This other box has a lid on top. So the trick here is to put the orb on top without it falling off. And you gotta drop it on the button in the middle. And before I go up that way, I'm going to go back to the other side. There's water drains on both sides. Another two-handed sword. I prefer the one-handed swords. I don't know why the thing always spins like that. The board even shoots some hoops though. couple other shrines I want to get to, so I can get the climbing gear. Probably do that after the tower though. Actually, I'll probably do that after I get to Zora's Domain. Okay, this is a Liza forked boomerang, that's just a Liza boomerang, so let's see if there's any difference. Now they're the same strength. Okay, I think I'm heading to the red one next. Oh, there's one of those ghost things. You want to stay away from them. Somewhere out here is another Korok seed. Sometimes I get, sometimes I don't. Just have to be in the right spot. One of the ones where the white things run around the ground, like the last one I got. I might have missed it. Yeah, I think it was on a different little island. Oh. Now that was pretty impressive. I impressed myself on that one. I didn't even really see him there. I just knew he was coming and just did a backflip. Okay, the shield I got is damaged, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it for this wooden shield. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this has to be a Korok seed. Come to think about it, I think I might have gotten this one. Okay, that's not how I wanted to do it. Is it raining and it's sunny out? I think we kind of screwed that one up. I think that maybe they should have consulted a meteorologist before doing the rain. Okay, now that structure we see straight ahead, that's got some bokoblins on it. I don't want them to see me though, they got shock arrows. I'll sneak up on them. How do you feel it's like being shocked? I wouldn't want to do that. Another one. Okay, when you get over here, there's some Zetrons right here. Not many, but some. Okay, and when you get over here, this guy's gonna talk to me. Okay, first we're going to get the shrine, then we'll head over yonder to that tower. Let's speed this climb up. A little bit, anyway. So there are multiple members of the Zora race around this area that tried talking into going to that tower. And that's kind of the first step to doing the Divine Beast of Meadow. And that's the only Divine Beast where you have people trying to guide you towards that direction. So I'm guessing this is probably usually the first divine beast that most people do when playing the game. It was my first one. So that's why when I play, I usually do it in the same order that I did it the first time. Okay, now I'm going to want to shoot a fire arrow at this. You idiot. Sometimes there are goats that will spawn inside those thorns, and it's funny, you'll hear them getting hit by it and dying. I don't really care much for this shrine. It's just one of those ones that aren't that good. There's a two-handed weapon inside, but I'm not sure if I want to get it because I really don't have room for it, and there's nothing I really want to get rid of. At some point I gotta get my captured memory of this video too. I want to find out. Okay, I want to turn that off. We don't need that on. Because the captured memories, it's not like I'm going to go do all of them right now. I'm going to do like one at a time per each video. So normally what I would do is put a bomb over there by that blue thing. But I'm not, but that's only so I can get the weapon. You know what, I'll go ahead and get the weapon. I'll get rid of the silver longsword. That way I can show how to do it. Plus, the silver longsword's been used. And I think the weapon I can get, which is a giant boomerang, I think is stronger than the silver longsword. Okay. That was not what I had planned. That is a mistake I made once before. Which I think is one of the reasons why I don't like the shrine. I pressed my button to use the Cryonis block and I forgot it was still on bombs. The last time I made that mistake, I did it twice in a row. I got back over there. Set the bomb down and I ended up blowing it up again. This time, I'm going to make sure not to make a mistake twice in a row. I guess I'm a little tired. It's been a pretty long week. I'm going to do that so I can run past it. See, once I get this door open and get on the other side of it, I can blow up that bomb. I'll fill the water back up and I can get my treasure chest up there. See the door closes behind you too. Now this is a 25, that's a silver longsword for 22, so a little bit stronger. Oh, now it's suddenly raining. Okay, I'm going to head towards the purple pin. Making climbing more difficult, more like making climbing impossible. Said slick surfaces, something about making climbing more difficult. Short surfaces like that are easy to climb, but if you're going up a mountain, it's like vertical, you pretty much got no hope climbing in the rain. I'll run right around this thing. Do I hear key spacks? Yes, I do. I want their eyeballs. Because for my next upgrade on the soldier armor, I need 9 key saddles and 9 moblin backs 3. I need 3 for each piece of armor. I currently have 4 Keese eyeballs. But I have to unlock a second fairy fountain before I can do the second upgrade. Cool, I'm getting a lot of eyeballs. Marble and guts I usually don't get until after the Divine Beast Baruta. Actually, I think there is one marble and gut I get that I'll probably end up getting this video on the way to Zora's Domain. But most of them I get after. When I head up to the Akala region, which is in the far northeast part of the map. Okay, when that starts happening, see the ones that are lighting up with the white flash in the middle? Those are metal weapons, so you don't want to have those equipped when it's thundering and lightning. Otherwise you get electrocuted. Bright egg crabs you can use for stamina. If you cook 2 of them up, it'll create 1 full wheel of stamina. I hate that when I'm talking and it's like thunder and lightning right when I'm saying something. That's a Yiga clan member. Okay, now how many times in your life have you seen lightning hit the ground? Link just saw it like 3 times in one day. Oh, the tree got hit. Okay, so I want to get over there. At some point in this game, the music keeps playing even when you're running away from enemies. So it's like you have to turn the camera angle and show the game that the enemies aren't following you anymore, and the music will kind of die off then. It's weird. Seriously? Look at that, and then he rolls for like 2 miles, like... Oh, it is on now, fool. Whoa. Hey, I want to stay away from them guys too. Actually, there might be some. Oh, give me. I can't. I'm trying to fight against one, and there's another one attacking me. Not laughing now, are you, fool? Cool. I love that treasure chest. I want that. Oh, maybe I don't. See, one time I had a hard time climbing up this because it was raining. And so I just gave up on it and decided to come back to it later, but I noticed they got these towers around me that I can climb. Nice try, fool. Oh, good stuff. What I got for meals? I got 2 stamina meals. I got a couple hearty meals. I got 1 attack meal, 1 defense meal. Okay, let's do the 4 hot-footed frogs. 1 bokoblin gut. Grants a high-level haste effect, so that's a speed boost. I only use a speed boost at 1 point in the entire game, and that is to get one of my shooting stars, the star fragment. See, how did he get up here? I never see them climbing. Why doesn't he climb back up here? Yeah, as long as it's not raining, I might as well just climb up the rock here. It'll be quicker than going all the way around the thing. See, this is where I realized the game cheated, because I got near the tower one time and it started raining. So I started walking away and it stopped raining. Well, it wasn't the tower I was trying to get to, it was this rock that I'm standing on, because I didn't really look at those big towers there. So I was trying to climb the rock, but it would rain every time I got near it, and it would stop every time I walked away from it, and that happened like 10 times in a row. And it's like, it can't be just a coincidence that when I start heading towards the tower, it starts raining. When I start heading away from it, it stopped. That's something I commonly see in newer games. It's kind of like an artificial intelligence where it cheats. Try making the game more interesting. I've seen that in NHL 07 on the PS2. You could be up like 3-0, like real easy game, and all of a sudden it's like the last minute of the game, the other team ties it up and it goes into overtime. Or sometimes it might be vice versa. They score 3 goals, you're having a hard time scoring against them, and all of a sudden at the last minute you score 3 easy goals and tie it up. It might make it more interesting to watch, but when you're playing and you know it's cheating, it's just not fun anymore. I'm not necessarily saying that this game isn't fun, but that part of the game, when you know it's cheating, that's not fun. I'm going to be getting that tower down, or that shrine down there too. Okay, so this is the Lanayru region. That is Zora's Domain right there. See, I'd like to get this tower before going to Zora's Domain, because you can just follow this road to get there. You don't have to, well, I guess it's not a road, but it's a path. You don't have to worry about getting lost. See, there's another Zora right there. This one's another minor test of strength. I just might be doing a modest and major test of strength this video too, because I want to get my climbing gear. in order to get the climbing gear, which is the shirt, I have to do a major test of strength, which is in a shrine down here. But to get there, I gotta go this way, and up here is a modest test of strength, so I might as well do that one and then this one. Besides, I hate to go from a minor test of strength to a major. I'd rather show them in order. You can hide behind these pillars too. Okay, let's drop this weak shield I have. Guardian shields look pretty cool, but for some reason when I shield parry with them, my timing always seems to be off. I don't know if it has something to do with the shield or if it's just me. Maybe certain shields have to be timed a little bit differently or something. Okay, now I'm going to go head off and get my zap shrooms. I'll come back and talk to her later. Oh, I better put on my warm doublet. gonna skip past these enemy camps here. Fight them at another time. I'm gonna skip that shrine too. I get that shrine when I do the enemy camp thing. Oh, I don't know if I've ever gotten this one before. Usually I don't land up here. Stupid gnats. These are wolves. They will attack. But if you kill one of them, the others will run. The other zap shrooms can be found further over here. There's like 3 of them, or maybe 4. Shrooms are good for making cold resistance. A way to help find the sun shrooms is, actually a way to find anything cool, is to use your stasis. You'll see things light up. I think I might have gotten all of them. Okay, so I'm going to go, actually I want to go somewhere and cook my meal now. I'm trying to remember exactly where I can go. I just might have to go to, I'll go to Hatino Village. You know what, actually maybe I'll go to Lorellan Village and then I can put my horse back in the stable. You know what? No, actually I'll just go to a stable. Hatino Village is a good place to go to cook because you're guaranteed that your fire won't be put out by the rain. It's got a tree overhanging it. Some of these stables and villages, if it's raining, you're not going to be able to light the fire. Actually, I should have gone to Hekino Village because I want to buy some bomb arrows. Oops, what am I thinking? Okay, so 4 of these and rock salt. It gives me 11 minutes high level electricity resistance, so it's going to be helpful. It'll be helpful going to Zora's Domain. I'll sell some stuff to Beetle. Or not. Oh. We put our horse in the stable. You just go up to any stable if your horse is out.
Yeah.
So apparently they went all the way and got him for you. Ooh, it started raining. Okay, this is getting really sick. Stupid gnat's landing right on my screen. Now we'll go talk to, what's his name? So we're gonna go talk to Prince Sidon, who is right up there.
Say, hey there, young one. Up top, above you. Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
You know what's funny? You can glide off the tower and land right next to him on that blue tower thing there. And he'll still yell up top above you, and then I'll go to this cutscene where he's on the ground. So I'm gonna skip through this conversation because it's kind of long. So anyways, he's telling me that his village that he lives in, Zora's Domain, is in danger of being flooded from the divine beast. He's asking me to help. So he wants me to go to Zora's Domain. And it's always raining here. That's part of the mission. That's something I have to do at this particular part. sort my weapons out. Nearly awful. I don't think I'd be able to sneak up on him, but it worked. Yeah, see, I got lost the first time doing this. I don't want to keep doing my flurry rush because I'd damage my sword. I haven't killed in 2 hits. But anyways, I got lost. It's easy to get lost in here because it's kind of confusing. But whenever in doubt, just look at your map and just follow this road all the way out to Zora's Domain. I mean, now I've played enough times where I know my way. Sometimes you can bounce them right back at him. Every once in a while he'll pop up out of the water and talk to you. We don't need to hear it. He just jumps up to give you some words of encouragement. See, the only reason it rains here is because I think they don't want you to climb up over and make it to Zora's Domain. They want you to experience the whole path. I'm gonna throw some wood in here if I got some, which I do not. Actually, I can go back and get some. It's not very far either. I'd rather do this in the morning time than nighttime. I can use a fire arrow or flint. Ah, you idiot. Okay, up here's the tricky part. You got all these little Zalfos. And they're going to be shooting shock arrows at you. There's like 6 or 7 of them. Okay, so this is where I'm going to use my shock resistance. I want to use my high level one. I've used the medium one before that Prince Iden gave me, and it doesn't seem to be that effective. So you want to use a high level one. See, when you get hit with the shock arrows, it doesn't really hit you much. See, now if I wasn't using high level shock resistance, or if I wasn't using any shock resistance, like each hit would take out 3 of my hearts, so I'd be losing my hearts fast. Now with the mid-level shock resistance, I'm not sure how many hearts I'd lose, probably not as many, but still not as good as. You're just better off using the high level. Now I get the other one to hit me. Okay, now, that wasn't even like near me. His arrow was sticking past me and it got it. And then you can keep on heading on your journey. another spot in the game where you get a lot more zap shrooms. But it's like way up here, so somewhere over here. So it's kind of hard to get him. I like to get Zora's domain, or actually I like to do the Divine Beast before moving up into this region. And you got these electric key bats. See, I used to pick these off one by one with the arrow because I was worried about getting shocked, but then I started getting that electric stuff. Started getting the high level shock resistance. I'll have to better switch weapons. Guardian weapons they're not metal, so they're safe. Oh, that was funny. Found himself on fire. Why didn't they come up here and help me? That's what I was trying to do. You know, that's the first time I've ever shot at that barrel. I usually just walk up and fight him. It's the first time I thought, well, why not? And bomb arrow wouldn't work in the rain, but fire arrow, at least it was still light. It just usually goes out real fast in the rain. But see, the bomb arrows, if you try to light a bomb arrow in the rain, it won't even ignite. It won't light up or anything. It's like a regular arrow. Let's see, I'm under the rock. See, this is normally what a bomb arrow looks like when it ignites. So when you're in the rain, see there, it's not lit now. Here's another another spot where your shock resistance comes in handy. I want to drop this thing. Here I'm going to be running into a moblin. First Prince item's going to pop up and talk to me again. I gotta get my captured memory yet too.
Hey!
I didn't get any moblin guts that time. That was a ripoff. Usually always drops one. Okay, there's always a deer up here. For some reason. Well, he usually doesn't turn his back. I just forget about it. Usually I can pick him off. Gotta go deer hunting with a boomerang. That time I wasn't afraid of him because I got the shock resistance. Now I'm going to want to drop... I guess I have to drop one of these. The lightning rod's pretty cool. What you see right there is Divine Beast Varuta. It's a mechanical elephant. Right now it's underwater. That's its trunk sticking up. But now we're going to head down to Zora's Domain. Let's get past those two moblins. That right there is Zora's Domain. Now right there is a statue of the champion Mipha. So the four champions' names were Mipha, Revali, Daruk, and Urbosa. We'll be meeting each one of them when we do the Divine Beast mission. We'll see a captured memory of them. And the first Divine Beast we're doing Varuta will be done in the next video. Avoid all these things. Once you get up here, just stop dropping and you're safe. Now we just want to go down and make sure the other ones are out of the way. Okay, now we want to put a Cryonis block right in here. Right in the middle. You don't want it to be in too far or out too far. That might be okay. Then you want to use Cryonis blocks to drag this orb down. Cool. So now I want to put one down here. like, might be the first time I've ever failed at this. I'm sure it'll respawn up here, and there it is. I can't believe that I've done this 33 times. There we go. Okay, that gives us 4 spirit orbs, so we're going to go get our heart container. Which you can get right here at Zora's Domain. Let's check out some of the stuff we have here. You can buy some sizzlefin trout with just cold resistance. You got some Hylian rice. You got swift violets, rock salt, and ice arrows, and regular arrows. Yeah, you know, I probably didn't even know that there were ice arrows here in Zora's Domain until maybe like 3 or 4 playthroughs ago. I wondered why every village you could buy like shock arrows, bomb arrows, fire arrows at every village, but no village had ice arrows, and it turned out Zora's Domain had them. I just never realized it. Here's the inn. Yeah, you got some annoying squealing people here. And to get your heart container, you go up there, see the king of Zora's Domain lives up there. I don't know if he lives there, but that's his chair. That's where he sits. And the heart container, or stamina vessel, is right here. We're going to get a stamina vessel this time. Okay, now I'm not going to go all the way up to see the king, because then we get stuck listening to this long story, which I want to save for the next video, but I want to go up high enough so it shows that Zora's Domain is complete. There we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is go get my captured memory. There's one down here. And I want to get some bomb arrows because I use those when I'm fighting the Phantom of the Divine Beast. Divine Beasts are always kind of fun. They're kind of like shrines. There's puzzles to them, but it's like almost like a bunch of fun shrines packed into one. And then at the end you gotta fight an enemy. This time we're gonna do this one. Down in the white trees, just look for that rock sticking up out of the ground right there. It's like a rock with grass on the top of it. And there it is right there. Just go right behind it.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think, that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Okay, so now I'm gonna get out of here. There's a bunch of bats flying around. And the Keese bats, like the big flocks of them, if you kill them, you won't get any Keese eyeballs. You just get a bunch of wings. So I don't really care much for the wings. So I usually just skip them. And I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but you can actually buy a house in this game too, in Hateno Village. So when you're at this shrine right here, look facing it, go to your right. Across this bridge here. There's the house you buy. You'll see these guys hitting with hammers. Talk to the guy in back, Olson. Choose I can buy it.
Oh.
He says 50,000, but then he's going to lower it to 3,000.
Oh? Ah. Hi.
Okay, so they're going to just be sitting by the fire there, so when I get 30 bundles of wood and 3,000 rupees, I can come back. Actually, since it's nighttime, they're not going to sit by the fire, they're going to go home. But in the daytime, you'll see them sitting around the fire. So when I get the wood and the rupees, I can come back, but it's probably going to be later in the game before I do that. I figure I might as well get rid of my used sledgehammer for a new one. Now I'm going to go up and get this shrine, modest test of strength. Then I go down and get this major test of strength. Oh, first I want to get my bomb arrows. The main reason I came here. Actually, since I'm here, I might just go over and get my climber's boots. Because it's kind of nearby.
Oh.
Ah, maybe that before it slammed in my face. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do all this modest test of strength, major test of strength, and you know what, I want to do this first. I guess I got close to half an hour. That should be enough time to do all three, I would think. Oh, that major test of strength is going to be really hard. Considering I'm so early into the game yet. Wrong way. What's that? That's weird. Something was flying and disappeared. Idiot. You go up this way and you'll see a couple bokoblins on horses. You knock him off and take his horse. Actually, since my stasis is upgraded, I could just put one of them in stasis. Wait a minute. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, that enemy fort right there, you got 4 brown bokoblins standing on watch outside on their little towers. And on the inside you got 5 blue bokoblins. And I think so 3 or 4 of them have knights broadswords. So if you're ever in the need for weapons, that's a good spot to get them. Okay, this is the modest test of strength. So I still have that high level attack boost and the high level defense boost that I could use if necessary. So I've seen a minor test of strength. This is going to be a modest one. It's a little bit tougher. The Guardian Scout usually has more weapons or shields. So this one's a weapon and a shield. So usually when he does this, you want to use a fire arrow, ice arrow, or shock arrow. Bomb arrows don't seem to do much. Regular arrows don't seem to do much. I was going to do this thing. I don't like this shield of the mind's eye, so go ahead and get rid of that ugly one. And this one, I believe you get a knight's bow. So yeah, I did pretty good that one. Pretty much the key is just don't get hit. Because those guardians are a lot stronger than like getting attacked by a bokoblin. Their weapons are much stronger. So you just don't want to get hit by them because a lot of times one hit will take out all your hearts. Okay, it's hard to see with the sun's shining like right on it. Kind of cool. I never realized you could do this until I was many playthroughs in before I realized you could drop bombs while paragliding and blow them up. Oh, what are the odds? This happens to go right inside the door and get me. That's another thing where the game kind of cheats. It seems like whenever Octoroks are shooting at you, if you're not looking, the rocks always hit you. But if you're facing them to where you can actually see what directions the rocks are coming, a lot of times they'll miss you. Or it's like since you're not actually looking at them, they could just make you think it's coming from any direction. I don't want to use up all my copiers. I want to save some of them. I have at least over 20. Okay, this one's got 3 weapons. I'm probably going to end up using up most of my weapons too. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to go near that thing. That battle axe has a strength of 65. My current strength right now is a 21. So yeah, that would probably kill me in like one hit. thing? Yeah, he is, I think. Okay, one thing you try to do is shield parry. If you're successful, all it takes is one shot. Usually I don't have much success against the Guardian Scouts. I got lucky that time. Oh, I was thinking he had a shield, I forgot. Normally I won't shield parry against them if they don't have a shield. Usually I shield parry if they do have a shield, that way if mine breaks I'll be getting one back. Here's my climbing gear. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get my other... Actually, let's see how many ancient shafts I have. I might go get my bombs upgraded because I'm gonna... To get my climbing boot, my climber's boots, I go to the Hatino Ancient Tech Lab and glide from there. So since I'm going, if I have to go that way anyways, I might as well get my bombs upgraded. Yeah, I've got enough ancient shafts. You know, and I might as well get one more shrine after this, too. I don't know if I have time to do it in this video. See, right now, after I get the next shrine for my climber's boots, that's going to give me 3 spirit orbs, so I might as well get one more. So, that way I can get my stamina upgraded one more notch. I actually know a shrine I can get that's not too far out of the way. But it's another minor test of strength. I don't know if you want to... We've seen a minor, modest, major already this video. Not sure if we want to do another one. I like to try to spread them out. Ah. See, it seems like the door always closes in your face. That's why I always try to run out of them. Okay, so I'm going to have to change into my warm dooblet for... Actually, you know what? I'm going to need... Do I have a cold resistant meal? I think I do. So I'm going to need 2 levels. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 levels of cold resistance, so... Or the warm dooblet, then I'll eat that. I'll wait until I get there. Okay, so the temperature is currently 50 degrees. Now it just dropped to 12. Imagine climbing like 2 feet higher and temperature drops 30 degrees. Nearly 40 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to have to... I'll go ahead and let the hearts drop by 2. Because this cold... Or... Yeah, this cold resistance also gives you 2 hearts. Seriously? See, when you get an icy enemy, you shoot him with a fire arrow or hit him with a flame blade or weapon. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we didn't. That's kind of confusing. Okay, now I'll eat that meal. See how many sun shrooms I got? Just only one. So if I mix 2 sun shrooms with 2 spicy peppers and cook them up, it'll give me a mid-level cold resistance. Okay, let's check my weapons. Okay, I could use 2 more weapons. I might go to that enemy fort. Okay, where is this wolf? I've seen him. Okay, this shrine, since it's a hidden one, some hidden ones and some shrine quests are just blessings, which means when you walk in, there's no puzzles, there's just a treasure chest with an item in it. And in the end, in this case, that treasure is the climber's boot. Okay, so when I wear all 3, the climber's bandana, the climbing gear, and the climbing boots, they should be called like the climber's vest or something, because climbing gear is what I call like having all 3 of them. But anyways, when you wear all 3 of these, then you can climb really fast. take a look at the shrines around and see if I could hit up a shrine. If I got time to get one or not this video. The only one I could think of is that minor test of strength that I can glide right to. The other ones are kind of a little bit of a journey. I guess we might as well do it though. It's like the only one I could think of that we'd have time to do in this video, and I want to get it done. And that way we can go to Zora's Domain in the next video. We're ready to fight the Divine Beast, or I should say board the Divine Beast. It's like somewhere out here. Whoops. Idiot, it took a while for his glider to pop open. See, and that's another thing I hate, is that when they play the danger music, you don't hear the shrine beeping. I also want to take a picture of this Guardian Scout, because at some point later on in the game I'm going to be doing a shrine quest called the Guardian Slideshow Shrine Quest, which requires having a picture of a Guardian Scout, a Guardian Stalker, and a Flying Guardian. So I usually like to get pictures of them whenever I can, and then that way when I want to do the shrine quest, I can just go and do it. This will be easy compared to the last two. This shield looks bigger than mine. But they're the exact same shield. See if I can do this right. Or not. Just replace one for the other. And this, I cannot remember. I think this might be a flame. Is this a flame blade? I'm thinking it's some type of flame weapon. Or not. Okay, so we're going to go back to Zora's Domain. And get another stamina vessel. In the next video we're going to board the Divine Beast. Well, first we have to read this long speech that the king gives, but which we're going to just keep skipping through. I'm running low on swords. I guess I got one weapon on top. I'm gonna get rid of that guy for this. Or not. Here it is. See, one stamina vessel equals 20% of another stamina wheel, so take a total of 5 to get them, but I'm not going to get all 5 of them in a row. I usually get 2 or 3 of them, then I go back to heart containers for a while. So anyway, hope you're enjoying the game. See you in the next video.